Hello, check, check. Hello, check.
Hello everyone. Our inauguration ceremony will be starting shortly. Thank you for being patient.
माइक चेक माइक चेक माइक चेक समझे मतलब इतना तो इतना हो जाए ठीक है 8 फिंगर्स
Hello, check.
Mic check. Mic check.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your patience. We are starting now. So it's a request to all of you as the event will be streamed live. Please be silent. We are starting now. Over to you, Chahat.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I am Chahat Nahlani.
And I am Madhav Sachar.
I warmly welcome Director Sir, Principal Sir, our HODs, faculty members, and all the participants to Wiehack 4.0. We are here to guide you through this extraordinary hackathon with our anchoring. Before we embark on this remarkable hackathon, it is customary to honor the light of knowledge and wisdom that guides us on our path. It is with great pleasure that I invite our esteemed guests, Professor M.N. Hoda, Executive Vice Chairman IEEE Delhi Section and Director BVICAM, Honorable Principal Sir Professor Dharminder Saini, Respected Head of Department ECE Professor Kirti Gupta, Secretary and Treasurer IEEE Computer Society Delhi Section Dr. Rakhi Sharma, Ms. Monica Bhutani, IEEE Branch Councillor, Delhi Section. I would like to call all of you on the stage to conduct the ceremonial lamp lighting, which will mark the beginning of our event.
Deepika ma'am, please come.
Now we would like to invite Monica Bhutani ma'am to felicitate our esteemed guests of honor, starting with Huda sir. Guys, let's have a big round of applause. Our principal, sir. Kirti, ma'am. Rakhi, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
They used to say that if humans were meant to fly, they would have wings. But they did fly. They discovered a way. They had to. On this note, I would like to extend you a very warm welcome to the most awaited hackathon of the year, Wiehack 4.0. Wiehack 4.0 is a 36-hour hybrid, women-centric international hackathon organized by IEEE student branch at Bharati College of Engineering. It is not just another hackathon, it is a celebration of women empowerment, creativity, and innovation. Therefore, it is crucial for us to highlight that 50% of the participants in every single team are women. This is a significant milestone to the incredible strides we are making toward gender equality in the tech industry. In an effort to take this hackathon beyond 36 hours, we also aim to provide mentorship and guidance to selected few winning teams from IIT Delhi professors. We will also try to provide them with assistance regarding filing of patents.
We, the team of Wiehack, are proud to host the longest non-stop IEEE activity ever witnessed. We believe that the 36-hour-long hackathon will give everyone enough time to work on their ideas and create something extraordinary. It is also truly remarkable that Wiehack 4.0 is not just limited to our physical venue. In addition to that, we are streaming the entire event over YouTube that will serve us as a virtual gathering place for our participants from all corners of the globe, allowing us to connect with talented individuals internationally.
Moving further, I would like to make you all familiar with what BVP IEEE actually is. IEEE and its members inspire a global community to innovate for a better tomorrow through its more than 400,000 members in over 160 countries, and its highly cited publications, conferences, technology standards, and professional and educational activities. IEEE is the trusted voice for engineering, computing, and technology information around the globe. BVP IEEE is the student branch of IEEE, which has been one of the most reputed in IEEE Delhi section community. We aim to create a rich pool of technical expertise and harness the boundless youth potential. Let's dive into what BVP IEEE is all about. We have the Industry Application Society, IES. The IES chapter prioritizes professional development, industry leadership, and member growth through workshops on energy conservation and environmental issues. Computer Society. The professional IEEE chapter focuses on advancing computer and information processing science while organizing hackathons and coding competitions. Robotics and Automation Society, RAS. The chapter actively fosters a collaborative environment for learning and innovation by promoting knowledge sharing in robotics and information. ETA Kepanu, HKN. We train volunteers in the fields of programming, robotics, industrial applications, and experience via various workshops and field trips throughout the year. These are the student chapters of our society.
Student interest groups of our society include Codex, the programming-focused student interest group under BVPIEEE, facilitates knowledge exchange and skill development through workshops, challenges, tutorials, and competitions among coders of different proficiency levels. eCell, the student interest group for entrepreneurship at our college, fosters and empowers aspiring student entrepreneurs through guidance, resources, and support. BVCOE Quiz Club. This student interest group of BVPIEEE is committed to cultivating an intellectually stimulating environment that encourages knowledge sharing and passion for quizzing. Gamma, the Gaming, Multimedia and Animation SIG of BVPIEEE, encourages artistic creativity, fosters multimedia technology learning, and develops a vibrant gaming community. Women in Engineering, WE. Now coming to WE. WE stands for Women in Engineering. It's the only subchapter amongst any tech organizations worldwide made by women, led by women, for women, and is constantly working hardly for the same. WE is dedicated to making women accomplish their careers in the STEM field beyond academics. We believe science is a collaborative discipline, and hence you know how important it is for us to recognize and celebrate heroes and sheroes. We had like to invite our chairpersons Nikita Tiwari and Harshit Mathur to address the gathering.
Hello everyone, I'm Harshit Mathur,
And I am Nikita Tiwari.
co-chairpersons of the IEEE student branch of BVCOE. Firstly, we want to share an exciting update with you all, keeping in mind the immense legacy of BVP and the image of our student branch that has generated among the IEEE community. And in accordance with the latest IEEE guidance, we have redesigned the official logo of the student branch.
The Rubik's Cube is a classic puzzle that requires logical thinking, strategy, and problem-solving skills to solve real-world problems. Similarly, as an IEEE student branch, our primary focus is on fostering innovation, encouraging critical thinking, and solving complex technological problems. The Rubik's Cube symbolizes the pursuit of intellectual challenges and the ability to think creatively to find solutions.
Keeping up with the spirit of finding creative solutions to problems, we are delighted to share our excitement about Wiehack 4.0, a dream project for our team. The journey began in 2018 when the first edition of Wiehack was organized in the offline mode. We have only heard about its resounding success from our seniors, and it has inspired us to continue this tradition. However, the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic necessitated a shift to an online format, and remarkably, the subsequent two editions of Wiehack proved to be a phenomenal proved to be phenomenal successes. Now it is our turn to carry the baton of BVP's IEEE legacy, and I couldn't be prouder and more overwhelmed to have a team that shares the same vision and passion.
We have poured our hearts and souls into organizing Wiehack 4.0, and our primary goal is to create one of the best hackathon experiences for each participant. We want to provide a platform where every individual can not only enjoy the excitement of hacking, but also learn and grow along the way. The dedication and enthusiasm exhibited by our participants, coupled with the innovative projects that they will create, will undoubtedly make this edition an unforgettable one. As co-chairpersons, it fills us with immense pride to see how our team has come together to envision and execute this dream project. We are committed to upholding IEEE BVCOE's legacy and fostering an environment of creativity, collaboration, and execution. Wiehack 4.0 will be an opportunity for participants to push their boundaries, explore new technologies, and work together to find innovative solutions to the real-world problems.
VHAC also falls under the celebration of the 48th anniversary of IEEE Delhi section, for which the Delhi section has organized a 15-day long celebration called the Pakhwada. Moving on, I extend my heartfelt wishes to all the participants, and I hope that each one of you not only enjoys this hackathon, but also discovers something new about yourselves and your abilities. May this experience be a transformative one where you learn, grow, and forge lasting connections with fellow participants. Let us embrace this spirit of healthy competition and support each other and celebrate the power of teamwork. I wish you all great success, and may the best team emerge victorious in Wiehack 4.0. Thank you.
Now, let us welcome Mrs. Monica Bhutani, our esteemed branch counselor, to share the captivating journey of Wiehack.
Thank you, Sahil and Devanshi. I'm thrilled to be standing here today in front of all of you wonderful people who have gathered here for this incredible event. As the branch counselor for the IEEE Delhi section, it's an honor to welcome every one of you for this 2-day Wiehack program. It's incredible to think that people worldwide can come together and collaborate on such a grand scale. This event is a true testament of what humans can do when they work together and put their minds towards a common aim. It's truly inspiring to witness so many brilliant people working tirelessly for 36 hours straight, fueled only by the desire to create something extraordinary. No doubt that this gathering will result in groundbreaking innovations that will benefit the society. Wiehack is a platform that aims to empower women in technology by providing them opportunities to network, learn new skills, and gain experiences with hackathons. Through networking, workshops, and panel discussions, Wiehack provides women with the tools they need to succeed in the tech industry. This year's event promises to be even more exciting as numerous challenges and activities are lined up to help our participants reach new heights. We believe that the event will provide a space for innovation and create a community among the attendees. Now, the history of Wiehack is a story of perseverance and determination. This event has always brought together women in technology. So to start with, Wiehack's inaugural offline hackathon in 2018 was nothing short of a remarkable success. With over 73 teams competing for 24 hours, the event showcased innovative solutions that amazed everyone. It was inspiring to witness the level of creativity that these women brought to the table. Their ideas were not only original, but practical and ideally suited to the needs and challenges the India is facing. It's even more impressive to know that the top 3 teams earned internship opportunities with Paytm and InQSPAS. This shows how the caliber allows young women to showcase their skills in the real world scenario. With its successful transition to an online format in 2020, Wiehack 2.0 proved that innovation and collaboration can thrive even in the times of crisis. The fact that over 300 teams from diverse backgrounds participated in the event speaks volumes about the growing interest in STEM fields among women. Prizes worth rupees 16 lakh were awarded to the top 10 teams, demonstrating our commitment to fostering innovation and nurturing the talent. The third iteration, Wiehack 3.0, was a 36-hour international women-centric virtual hackathon was held in May 2021. The success of Wiehack 3.0 further reinforces Wiehack's commitment to creating an inclusive environment for women to showcase their talents and ideas. Participants from 25 plus countries joined the event on Wiehack's website with a live stream on YouTube. As we continue to evolve and adapt, Wiehack 4.0 remains dedicated to providing a platform that amplifies the voices and ideas of women. I can feel the excitement in the air as we kick off this event. I want to express my sincere best wishes to all the participants. The competition will be challenging but rewarding, and I know each one of you has what it takes to succeed. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to everyone who has come together to make this inauguration ceremony possible. Lastly, I am beyond impressed by my organizing team for Wiehack 4.0. Seeing how far we have come in promoting inclusivity in technology is truly impressive. It takes immense skill, determination, and creativity to come together for a 36-hour hackathon, let alone one that is women-centric and international. So, let's buckle up and get ready to witness some incredible creations over the next 2 days. That's all from my side. Now, let's turn our attention to Sahil and Devanshi again, who will guide us through the exciting journey's next phase. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for enlightening us about the history of Wiehack. Moving on, we would now like to invite Professor Emin Huda to give us his insightful thoughts on the event.
Good morning to everyone. My colleagues, Professor Dharminder, Professor Kirti, Dr. Rakhi, Monica, faculty friends, IEEE BVCOE student branch, Harshit, Nikita, Shivam, many others. Participants from all over country in physical mode, in virtual mode, and dearmost student, a very good morning to all of you. At the outset, let me congratulate you for having this hackathon powered by IEEE Computer Society chapter of Delhi section, and that too on a topic women in engineering. A big round of applause for entire organizing team. I'm sure many of you may be aware that the first programmer in the world was not a man, was a woman, known as Lady Ada Lovelace. So this theme connects to her also, and a big tribute to her. It is said that शायर की पंक्तियों में कि जो सफ़र की शुरुआत करते हैं वो मंजिल तो पा ही लेते हैं, जो सफ़र की शुरुआत करते हैं वो मंजिल तो पा ही लेते हैं, क्योंकि अच्छे मुसाफिर का तो रास्ते भी इंतज़ार करते हैं. I have seen this IEEE student branch of BVCOE working since last almost 3 months. They were closely in my contact. How passionately, with how much commitment and dedication they were working. And yesterday evening till late night they were decorating the area where, in front of the library, where many of the people will be going. A big round of applause for entire organizing team. It is said that the well beginning is half done. That has already been exhibited. IEEE, all of you know, is the largest body of the professionals in the world. But the more important part is that the commitment for something is very important. Something could be anything. And hackathon is very important activity in the life of an engineer because it gives you an opportunity to become a right problem solver. And we are having too many engineers in the world, but probably very few problem solvers. And this is such an activity which on the spot, you need to think, you need to plan, you need to strategize, and finally you need to execute if you really want to be in the race of this competition. So for that matter, any of the hackathon which are being organized deserves a special appreciation. A big round of applause for entire IEEE BVCOE student branch. They were very passionate and committed. They came to me again and again. Sir, this logo we are changing, this logo wanted to release. That shows the kind of the commitment and the passion which you all have. And there are many other objectives of such events. One of them is the soft skills, the life skills and the business skill. And tell you upfront that Harshit, Shivam and Nikita and many others were in my touch for a sponsorship from IEEE, and they were very hard bargainers. They were not soft bargainers. Starting from arranging finance to even the live coverage, they were again hard bargainers. My journalism department team used to say, सर वो तो चाहते हैं कि सब कुछ उनके बैनर में होना चाहिए, कुछ तो भारतीय न्यूज़ का भी लोगो दिखना चाहिए ना. उनका अच्छा मैं बताऊंगा. सर वो मान नहीं रहे मेरी बात. So if you are so committed, so passionate, you need a special appreciation. Friends, in today's time, it is possible that one computer can do the job of 1,000 many people put together. You all know artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and now we are talking of generative AI, chat GPT, etc. But despite all these advancements, it is not possible that even 1,000 many computers put together can do the job of one extraordinary person. And the purpose of such programs are to bring all those extraordinary problem solvers at one platform and still showcase that yes, there is a difference between natural intelligence and artificial intelligence, and that difference will continue to remain. And that's how these kind of events are very important. And because of this only I say that oh technology ke musafir, tumhe abhi bahut dur jana hai. Oh technology ke musafir, tumhe abhi bahut dur jana hai. पत्थरों पे गुलाब खिलाना है और आंधियों में चिराग जलाना है. ये आसान काम नहीं है, ये बहुत मुश्किल है. यहाँ का बैनर हटा दिया, वो ये मैसेज कल का बैनर यहाँ लगा था, वो दे रहा था एसी की ब्लोवर से वो चिराग जलना मुश्किल हो रहा, और मैं कह रहा हूँ पत्थरों पे गुलाब खिलाना है और आंधियों में चिराग जलाना है. बहुत मुश्किल काम है. But through hackathons, through such activities across the world, people have proved it. The next important message which I wanted to give you from IEEE side, from college side, that whatever we do, whichever team will be winners, whichever team may not be in a position to make in first 3 or first 5, still for them there is a scope that what is the your problem, whatever solutions you are creating, please ensure that those solutions are not finished or those solutions are not closed, those problems are not just left after the hackathon is over. The IEEE was asking continuously with your team that what after 36 hours of hackathon, that the problems and the solutions which you are coming out, can we further extend it, can we bring it to the people, and can we ensure that through these researches, through these problems which you are going to solve, some or other problem of the society can really be solved, and we can convert this solution into some translational value for the society, for the people at large. So that angle must be kept into the mind, because even now IEEE will ask you that maybe after a month or 2 months, that what has happened to those solutions, what has happened to those architectures which finally you have arrived out of this hackathon. So it is very important to understand that. I am sure that the participants who from entire world are participating in this hackathon will get a very sweet memories, will get fantastic experience, and will get a very conducive learning environment and learning ecosystem, which will certainly ensure that they can produce their best. So with that note, that whatever you do at the end of the event, if you carry sweet memories, memories in both way, memories related to the solutions which you have developed, memories related to the change which you have encountered or which you have learned out of this activity, and of course memories related to the passion and the commitment of the team must go a long way in the entire career and entire process of professional journey. And that's how it is said that उजाले अपनी आँखों में महफूज कर लो. These are all sweet memories. So these sweet memories are like lamp of knowledge. So lamp of knowledge was lighted here. So उजाले अपनी आँखों में महफूज कर लो, बड़ी दूर तक रात ही रात होगी. Challenges in professional and personal lives will be very high. So उजाले अपनी आँखों में महफूज कर लो, बड़ी दूर तक रात ही रात होगी. मुसाफिर हो तुम भी, मुसाफिर हैं हम भी, किसी मोड़ पे फिर मुलाकात होगी. Thank you so much, friends.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Hello everyone, myself Shivam Jain, Vice Chairperson of IEEE BVCOE, takes immense pleasure in announcing that for this year Wiehack 4.0, we have received 16 plus participations, and it is not only restricted to just India, but we have got participations from 15 plus countries such as USA, Tunisia, Chile, Peru, Bangladesh, and many more. Now I invite Devanshi and Sahil to take over.
Now, let's turn our attention to the extraordinary sponsor who have wholeheartedly supported this event. Our first sponsor is Chorizo. Chorizo is an edtech platform that helps students with internships, professional training programs, career guidance, and mentorship. Their aim is to bridge the gap between formal education and the ever-changing requirements of the industry.
Coming next is our silver partner, CryptoScan. It is a simple and reliable platform that helps you with cryptocurrency tax calculation, reporting, and portfolio management in multiple countries. It offers free crypto tax reports, support for 1000+ DeFi protocols, multi-chain DeFi and NFT dashboards, portfolio management, and real-time alert.
Next, we have VoiceFlow. It is the first modern design tool to build AI assistant. VoiceFlow is the industry standard collaboration platform to design, prototype, and build conversational assistant across any channel.
Next, we have Azure. Azure RP is the only UX tool that gives UX professionals the power to build realistic, functional prototypes trusted by the most successful companies to improve the way they design digital products. Next, we have Unstop. Unstop is a platform where talent meets opportunities. To unlock their potential, a plan to learn, upskill, showcase their talent, gain CV points, and get hired.
Next, we have Wolframe. Wolframe Alpha is an answer engine developed by Wolframe Research. It answers factual queries by computing answers from externally sourced data. Wolfram Alpha was released on May 18, 2009 and is based on Wolfram's earlier product, Wolfram's Mathematica, a technical computing platform.
Next, we have FORE School of Management. FORE is a non-profit institution founded in 1981, dedicated to advancing management, education, research, training, and consultancy. It prepares students for future leadership roles through contextual learning and skill development. We really value their support as a knowledge partner.
Next up, we have FIRE. The FIRE ecosystem aims to bring a shift in paradigm from a for-profit economy to a for-benefit economy. This is achieved by embedding sustainability and source impact deep inside the FIRE chain runtime logic and ensuring that activities aligned with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, either on chain or in the real world, are highly incentivized.
Heartfelt thanks to them for their generous cash contribution. Your support has made our event even more thrilling.
Now we have RMC. RMC is a concept to support every individual who is on a career break and is planning to return to the workforce. Empowering them is the basic requirement, and the ideal way for this is to improve the skill in every possible aspect to move a step forward toward their goal. A special thanks to them for their unwavering support.
Coming to Postman. Postman is an API platform for developers to design, build, test, and iterate their APIs. As of February 2023, Postman reports having more than 25 million registered users and 75,000 open APIs, which it says constitutes the world's largest public API hub.
Next, we have PETA. PETA India, founded in Mumbai in January 2000, believes that animals should not be experimented on, consumed, used for entertainment, or abused. They educate policymakers and the public about animal abuse and promote respect for all animals. Once again, let's express our heartfelt gratitude to all the sponsors who have made this event possible for us.
Moving further, let's explore the captivating themes for the hackathon. The themes for Wiehack 4.0 are health and fitness, fintech, civil security, cyber security, open innovation, and women's safety. Now, I will also brief you about the rules for the event. During the hackathon, while coding, copying segments of code or entire code from the previous project is not allowed. However, you can use resources like Stack Overflow and GitHub. In general, taking online help is allowed, but direct plagiarism of ideas or code is not allowed. There is no restriction on the programming language and platforms used to develop the project. Based on the evaluation criteria, the team with maximum marks will be the winner. In case of any disputes, the decision by the Wiehack organizing team will be the final and binding. The organizing team has the right to disqualify any team at their sole discretion.
Now, I would like to announce the rules for round 1. In this round, teams will be judged upon their abstract of their idea. The points mentioned by speakers during mentoring sessions should be followed by all the participants. The team template will be provided and should be strictly used. The PPT should be submitted on the portal. The deadline for the abstract submission is 4 p.m., beyond which no further submission will be allowed. The decision of the selection team will be final and binding. Teams would be evaluated based on the following criteria: innovation and uniqueness, importance of the problem solved, the practicality of the problem solved, and the percentage of proposal completed.
I now invite Pooja Gera to mentor our participants. Pooja is a dedicated and accomplished professional with a diverse background in the tech industry. She has worked at Palo Alto Networks and interned at Microsoft, gaining valuable experience in software development. Pooja actively engages in the tech community through mentoring, judging, hackathons, and speaking at conferences. She has assumed leadership position and received recognition and awards in various hackathons. Pooja is committed to fostering innovation and empowering others in tech industry while continuously learning herself. Over to you, ma'am.
A very good morning, everybody. अच्छा सब सोए हुए हैं. Okay, let's do an activity then. Everybody, please stand up. Go on, quickly. How many of you are here since 7 a.m.? I saw the schedule. Okay, the team has been here since 7 a.m. 8 a.m.? 9 a.m.? और मेरी तरह लेट आने वाले लोग हैं कोई? अच्छा है. Nice. Okay. So when I say right, you have to raise your left hand. And when I say left, you have to raise your right hand. Simple instructions, very simple. And if you are not able to do it, you can sit down. When I say right, left hand. When I say left, right hand. Okay, right, right, left, right.
Sorry, Pooja, to interrupt you. Please take your seats, everyone. Please take your seats. She'll be continuing in a while. Please be seated. Actually, the thing is that our guest of honors have a very busy schedule. So I would like that we can finish off this inauguration ceremony, so that our guest of honors can leave for their work, and then we can continue with our mentors and students for this next session. Okay? So thank you, everyone. Thank you. We'll be continuing in a while. Please be seated, everyone.
Everybody, please be seated. Sorry for the inconvenience. Now Pooja Gera ma'am will start with the general mentoring session.
Okay, hi. So apparently the goal of the activity was to wake you up, and Monica ma'am helped us in that. So सब जाग चुके हैं, very good. Now today I understand आप लोगों को 4 बजे तक abstract submission करना है and the presentation. Has anybody started on it yet? A show of hands if you have started on it. Okay. Everybody else, very good, because now you'll get all the tips to do it. If you want to change it, then you can change it also. Right. So before we actually get into what we are going to do today, just a general introduction about who I am, what I do. Devanshi was very kind with my introduction. So I am the runner-up in the health category of Microsoft Imagine Cup, which happened very recently. Then I'm the winner of VMware Cap Hackathon, second runner-up in Flipkart Grid 3.0. And I've won about, it's 25, it's an old slide, but I've won about 30 plus hackathons. And I've mentored, judged, and organized over 10 hackathons. Talking about my work ex, I was a SWE intern at Microsoft. I'll be joining Palo Alto Networks very soon. And I'm a OnePlus student ambassador, a Postman student leader, and I also do work here and there, and I've worked with companies like Coding Ninjas, CodeDam, and Silent Owl, Cornitos, etc., etc. So that is something about me. So when I give you the advices today, these are all going to come from the experiences I've had. So Sona mat, it's very, 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 very interesting today. This is not like kuch bhi zyada bekar ka saman nahi hai, so don't worry. So before that, I just want to tell you that there is a giveaway that I'll be hosting. So all you need to do is that you have to click pictures of your favorite part of this workshop and tag me on Twitter with that hashtag. If you want to take a picture of which hashtag and whom you have to tag, you can take it quickly. Okay, I see not a lot of people are interested in giveaway. Trust me, मैं बहुत से gifts देती हूँ. I gifted one of my friends Jordans like last month. Yeah. Okay, ठीक है, ज़्यादा phones निकल गए अब. Nice. Okay, done? Right. So the first question that we want to understand is, why do presentations matter the most in hackathons? I'm not saying why do presentations matter, I'm asking why do they matter the most? So when I give my workshops, I don't give out the answers directly. The answers are within you only. Now you have to be confident enough to get it out. So do I have any volunteers? Why do presentations matter the most in hackathons? Anybody? मेरे पास toffees हैं. I can give out toffees if you feel that's motivating enough. Anybody? Just volunteer. Yes, please. Right. Fair. Exactly. That's a very good point. जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. What's your name? Sorry? A big round of applause for Govind. Okay. Anybody else wants to volunteer? Why do presentations matter the most? Someone from the team? The organizing team? Maybe anybody wants to volunteer? Okay. He has been bullied into giving the answer of the question. Yes, please. That's a very good example. So even if you're sitting in the back benches, if you know how to talk, if you know how to tell what you have, जो आप बनाना चाह रहे हैं, that will be the selling point. Now, I have compiled 3 reasons why presentations matter the most in hackathons. Number 1 is that you can impress judges with it. Okay, right now I'm giving this presentation. My presentation does not look like, that there are 10 different sentences over here. There are 3 different emojis that I've used, which you can remember later. So the importance of visual aspect is also there, right? So right now, my judges is my audience. So if I do my presentation right, then you will be the one who is going to be impressed in the end. So the first thing is that you impress the judges. Not even impress the judges, I think. How many teams do we have here? 70, okay. 70 teams, judges ko 70 projects dekhne hain. The one point that will get their attention towards you is how well and how beautifully you've designed your product. I'm not talking about UI UX over here. It's fine if you, if you're not good at designing, but the way you tell a story, that's very important. Okay? The second thing is you attract collaborators. So यहाँ पर in an offline hackathon तो this is very prominent that आप 4 लोगों की team के साथ आते हैं but you go back home with 10 different people you can work with the next time. So अगर आपकी presentation अच्छी होगी, आप यहाँ पे आके अच्छे से present करेंगे, then people sitting in the audience, they might contact you later also that, hey, I really like the way you were presenting, would you like to be a part of my team? And honestly, with me, what happened was that I was a public speaker since the beginning. And the reason why one of the friends that I now participate in all of the hackathons with, she contacted me based on the speech I was giving once in a ceremony in the university. Technical nahi tha wo, I was just hosting the ceremony, I was the anchor. And she really liked the way I speak. So that's why she asked me to collaborate. And that is something, the other thing. The third thing is getting sponsored. Because again, I think when people want to invest in your problem statement, when people want to invest in your product, they want to understand कि ये actually काम करेगा market में या नहीं, right? And when you start with a problem, अगर आप problem बताएंगे, let's say for example, farmers के लिए if you want to build an application that we want their seeds to be sold at a very low price, okay? So आपने e-commerce application बना दी, everybody is doing that. But let's say that you tell that your grandfather had this problem, wherein unke jo seeds the, they were being stolen or sold at very low prices by the landlords, and then wo jaakar apna zyada profit le lete the, and then your grandfather did not earn that much, which caused a lot of trouble in your family. That stems from a personal problem statement, right? And that's what tells कि reality में बाकी लोगों को भी ये issue आएगा. I mean, don't underestimate yourself कि अगर मेरे साथ हो रहा है तो किसी और के साथ नहीं हो रहा होगा. Definitely हो रहा होगा. We just don't know about it. Okay? So the three things: attract judges, get collaborators, and get sponsorship. ठीक है? Understood? Awesome. Now talking about directly getting into presentation में बनाना क्या है, क्योंकि ये सब तो तुम्हें पता होगी story. The first part is define the goals and problem statement of your product. Now we'll do these activities dividing yourself into 2-3 rows. So we'll start with the front rows, okay? These rows before the next one starts, behind the camera. जो camera से आगे rows हैं, you will be doing this activity. It's a very simple activity, it's a very fun activity. So what you have to do now is you have to, जो भी आप product बना रहे हैं, अपनी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट को सिर्फ एक लाइन में बताना, जस्ट वन लाइन. यू कांट एक्सप्लेन द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, यू कांट टेल मी दिस इज वाई यू गॉट इट, यू हैव टू टेल मी योर प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट इन वन लाइन. इजी? इजी या हार्ड है? यू वांट अ मिनट टू थिंक अबाउट इट? ओके, थिंक अबाउट इट. टेक 1 minute. Just you have just one line. A line composes of, let's say, 10 to 12 words, not more than that. Just one line, your problem statement should be told. Oh, and सबको team के हर member को अलग-अलग बताने होंगे, so discussion doesn't really, it's not fruitful. Or do you want to work as a team? Okay, as a team. Then per team, we will have your problem statement in one line. If anybody from the back also wants to tell, then I don't mind. Yeah, okay, yes please. Come again? Okay, education is still lagging in India. One. We can have the mic here only. What's yours? No, I was asking the people in front of you. Are you a team? Okay, you will need 1 minute. Anybody else ready? Okay, yes please. Okay, health specially abled with technology. Come on, it's not that hard. It's your problem statement. Yeah, yes please. Helping deaf and mute people raise their voice. Good. Yes. No proper quality check is available in organic manure. More. Yeah. Okay. Digitization of healthcare industry. Do you want to try? Okay. Okay. I'll give you just one more minute. Then we will continue to what we have to do. You're the organizing team. I really like the fact that the organizing team is for the first time in white t-shirts. I see black everywhere and my mom's. Okay, senior adults are less concerned about their mental and physical health. Yes, please. Lack of risk assessment in softwares. I know for a fact this guy is going to build something really amazing. So keep an eye out for him. Yeah. It's fine, you can speak loudly, yeah. Respiratory diseases. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay, that's a good tagline also. Use this in your presentation. Okay, so the problem statement that you specified right now is good, but then again, it's very generalized. I gave you ones and tens, but then again, you were not able to pinpoint exactly what you were working on. Okay, let me give you one of the problem statements that I personally built in one of my products. So the problem statement was, now listen very carefully what I'm going to say. Build a voice-enabled multilingual mental health detection and management application. Very concise, you know exactly what I'm going to build. And my problem statement is different from others because I've already added the technical words in it. I told it's voice-enabled, I've told it's multilingual, and the two main functions that this application does is it detects mental disorders and it helps in managing people with their mental health. How quickly was I able to tell my judges or whosoever is listening to my presentation that, okay, this is what she's going to build, now let's listen to the story behind that. So whenever you are building your problem statement, make sure it's very, very targeted, right? Talking about healthcare, talking about respiratory disease, which respiratory disease? What are you exactly going to build? Are you going to build a classification system? Or are you going to build, let's say, something related to IoT? Okay, so you need to be very, very precise with that. I'm so sorry, using this mic for the first time. Is that clear? बात समझ आ रही है, सेंस बन रहा है इसका? ठीक है, तो अब जो आप अपने abstract में लिखेंगे, problem statement, only one line. Give yourself only one line. पहले attention grab करो, उसके बाद explanation देंगे. ठीक है? Cool. Right, now the next thing is decide on the visuals of your slide. Again, that is very important. So my slides, when I give workshops, I make sure that there are no more than 2 sentences on one slide. Because then that really gets away the focus of what I'm going to talk, right? So aap apni presentations ke andar, I'll just show you one of the visuals that I made for one of my presentations. Can we have the next slide? So now what you have to do is you have to scan this QR code. There is some text that I have given here. Your activity is to design a slide using that text. You can choose your own colors, think about the positioning, think about the design, do whatever. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to design one slide. Just scan the QR code, you'll get the text that you have to add in the slide. Nice. Is the QR working? Okay, I might have not shared it. 1 second. Let me turn the access on, 1 second. Can you see it now? Quickly check once. Okay, awesome. Did everybody get the text? Oh, okay. I was wondering why my phone is buzzing a lot. People were asking me, you could have told me just now only. Ab access mil gaya hoga. Cool. 5 minutes on the clock. What time is it? Yes. It's 11:04. At 11:09, I'll be seeing your slides. I'm just gonna go down and see what people are doing. I enjoy bullying people. Are we on the slide? Please make the slide. I did a lot of efforts into making this. People who don't have their laptops turned on, just do it, because right now what you learn is probably what you cannot learn from anywhere else. The reason why I put my introduction in the first is because I have used these techniques and I've won 30 of them. This might be your first hackathon, but trust me when I say this, काफी अच्छी. Okay? Just take your laptop out. Let's do this activity because यही design फिर हम अपने presentation में भी use करेंगे. I know, but okay, reiterating on what I just said. I said that you have to take your laptops out and start building the slides, because ultimately these will help you in the design that you have to present by 4 p.m. today. So let's do it right now only. Pick your colors, pick the gradient, whatever you want. If you want this gradient, you can take it from, where did I take it from? It's a gradient website, I don't remember. Probably Colors or Beautiful Gradients, either of those, if you want to do that. Okay, one tip, designing your stuff is very, very easy if you know that you have to present things clearly. If you even want to cut short the content, that's completely up to you, but don't increase it. And if you've built, if you've built the design, do let me know, because I would really love to, see and give feedback on it. Two more minutes we have. Okay, kam lag rahe hain 2 minutes? One more? Okay, 5 more minutes. 10 mang lete. If you would have asked for 10 minutes, I would have given that also. I've just been told to speak in English because we have an international audience also viewing it. But yeah. 3 more minutes, people. Two minutes. Is anybody close to completion? Show of hands. Okay, awesome. We have one person. One minute. Okay, so we're short on time for the workshop. So have you done? Even half baked is also okay. Fine. How do I come up and okay? I'll just come up and see. Right, show me. I'm so excited. Okay. Right, this is beautiful, but the activity was to use the text that I gave. The text that is there in the QR code, you had to use that. Yeah, no problem. But one feedback, the contrast is really bad, so you might want to change the background to something more darker. Okay? Anybody else? Done? Done? Okay, coming. My trainer had planned a legs workout with me. I should have told him that I'm supposed to come here today. Okay, where are you? Who wanted to show me? Somebody, you wanted to show me? Okay, this is good. This is actually good. We might want less text. I'll just go down a little because then the speaker will scream. So one rule, it's called the 7x7 rule. You have 7 sentences on your presentation and only 7, not more than 7 words in each sentence. So make sure you're following that whenever you make it. Okay, 7x7 rule. Yeah. Good, but then again, think about what I'm doing over here. I'm putting visuals, right? And we don't want, the background is a little cluttered. So we don't want that. Clean the background a little and then put the features in like probably a column format. Okay, that will be better. Anybody else? From the back? Okay, you folks. I already told you they were going to do something good, but the problem statement was to use the text that I gave, and is it the same text? Okay, you paraphrased it. Right, those were the features basically. They were not, that was not the problem statement, those were the features. Okay, Got it. Fine. Now I'll show you the slide that I made. Can we move on to the next one? So this is an actual slide that I used in one of my presentations. The text that I gave you, it looks like this. So you see that I basically subtitled what I want to talk about, and the text is there because let's say it was an online presentation. So what happens in online presentations? People lose their focus very quickly. So the text is present there because if the judges lose their focus or like start scrolling or something, they can quickly read it and get a glance of what I'm talking about and not leave anything in between. Okay? Understood? Visual aspect? You can use these colors also if you want. If you want to take a picture, you can also do that. If you, for reference, anytime. And I should not need to remind you, but there's a giveaway that exists, which is essentially you taking pictures of your favorite parts of the workshop and then posting a tweet about it. Yeah, next slide. Now this third step is decide on what you want to add to your presentation. We will have this activity in the third row, starting from the next. The one in purple, I think? Yes, you. Yeah, him. The one sitting behind the yellow one. Okay, identity crisis is there at this point. No, I'm talking about you only. Yeah, okay. So what you have to do is you have to tell me 2 things that you should include in your presentation. Okay? Starting with you. Can we give the mic to him? Are 2 things? What is coming on the top of your head? You know all the answers, I know. Hanji. Yeah.
Major problem statement
Right.
and the result that I issue.
Okay. Give the mic to the next person. You can't take what he said. Yeah.
Title of my presentation
Okay.
and visual representations of my solution.
Okay, next one.
Target audience
Okay.
and the industry relevance of my project.
Okay, next person.
First of all, the business model of your project
Right.
and the desirability of your project.
Okay, next person.
Ma'am, what is that business feasibility about the project and the major portion of the solution?
Okay, next person.
Memes.
Nice, very important. Next person.
Animations and pictures.
Okay, next one.
Scalability of the project.
Okay.
Seeing the practical use of our the way we are showing our results.
Okay, next person.
Budget we are trying to keep for the business.
Okay, next one.
Stakeholders involved.
Okay, fine. Organizing team, did you call experts in the audience today? Why did you ask me to give this talk if everybody knew everything? That's very good. A big round of applause for this entire row. Okay, so these are the things that you should be including. I am told that you have a template that is already available of the things you want to include. But in future, in hackathons where you don't have a set template, you can use this. When you have a set template, make sure you follow it very well. If they are telling 1 slide per heading, then you should follow 1 slide per heading only. When you don't have a template, you can go crazy with it. So has everybody taken a snap of it? Okay, fine. I'll just go over it. So the problem statement, I already told. Your solution, what you're trying to do at a glance. You don't have to tell all of the features and stuff, just at a glance. Then architecture diagram or the technical stack. Now, the difference between both of these is technical stack is just you telling what's there in the front end, what's there in the back end, any APIs you might have used or something like that. The architecture diagram is that text only in diagrammatical form, wherein let's say that you've built a mobile application, and the mobile application gets connected to Firebase at the back end, and Firebase, and your mobile application is calling certain APIs, OpenAI. Is anybody planning to use OpenAI's API today? Okay, awesome, that's going to be really cool. So yeah, you can put that in your architectural diagram. Then features of your application. Challenges faced is optional, but then again, it just tells that you grow. I mean, you had some growth in the hackathon, which is again very good to show. Then future scope, revenue stream, or business model. Either of those, both of those, it doesn't matter. For business model, things you can include could be KPIs, which is key performance indicators, the MVP of your project, and are there any existing alternatives? What are the marketing channels that you will be using? What are the fixed costs, the variable costs? It's a whole different thing. So try to compile all of that into one slide, because then again, people are not going to read 5 to 6 slides of your business model, and you should be also very clear with it. So one thing I want to tell over here is that when we are clear about what we're going to do, then we can tell it in a shorter version. But when we are not clear about what we're going to tell the people or what we want to say, then we create that elongated story of 10 different slides. So if you feel that this will not come in one slide, you might want to sit down and prioritize what you need to put there. Okay? Then relevant links, GitHub link, your demo video, and your live project. Live project is super important. And if by chance you are not able to host it, you're not able to put that on any platform, it's fine, but make sure the demo video is there. And one thing, in the demo video only, I think you should also talk about the credentials that people should be using when they're using a live project. Sometimes we have test credentials that we use for our, in our dev environment. So we want to make sure that the judges who are using our project have that. So make sure you put that also. Okay? We'll move on to the next one. Okay, so why you wanted to build this project is again super important. I can't stress on this fact more, because people, so when I was judging and mentoring hackathons, what they do is, they start with a problem statement. It's a very big paragraph that I definitely don't read. Then they come up with a solution, and then after that, it's just revenue stream and the tech stack and more tech and more tech and more tech, and it's done. Hackathons are not only about what tech stack you're using, and the sooner you realize that, the better it is for you. So why you wanted to build this project is again very important. Now we'll not go over the, okay, let's do it only. Can I have 5 more minutes? I mean, okay, 5 more minutes are added to my tab. The person behind the row that I bullied just now. Yeah, can we have the mic there if it's not, irritating the speaker? Not me, the speaker there, the actual speaker. Okay, so you have to tell me in very brief why you are building your project.
To solve the problem, basic problem.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, be a little more, okay, so I'll tell you my things first, and then we'll go on with the activity. So these are the 2 products that I made. One is the one that I told, the voice-enabled multilingual. So my dad hates smartphones. He doesn't use a smartphone. He still has that keypad one. He can't use it because so he had an operation after which he can't put a lot of strain to his eyes. So he can't do that. So voice-enabled would have been better for him. Then, so he's on a very tight regimen of medicines. So I just wanted to have him to have something that helps him manage everything. So that's where Mint came. The other one is that the previous year, I had a surgery for kidney stones. And one of the major reasons why that happened was because of non-availability, and I did not even know that if public washrooms are there in the vicinity that I was. So that's where the other thing came up. Very, if you research or something, there's a washroom in Geeta Colony. So it has been converted to a storeroom because the toilet seats and the equipment have been stolen. I don't know what people do with it, but that has happened. So that's where hygiene is stamped. Now you have to tell me why you are building the project that you're building, the previous one. Yeah, please.
So our project is based on multi-problems that are being faced.
Right.
So it's basically health related, but focuses on everything that, or we can say multi-problems that generally we face. Basically, we can take best example of what our project is based on is engineering students.
Right.
So it covers basically the main aspects also, and smaller problems also, which helps improve overall holistically growth may help bhi karte hain wo.
Right. Okay. Just we'll move on to the other person. Just a second. Do you people know about Varun Maya? Come on, I knew I had a smart audience. Nobody? The founder CEO of Avalon, AVTV. Okay, you need to check this stuff out. Okay, so Varun Maya has been a mentor for me for like the past 3 years. And he says this one thing that he was having this stream with Tanmay Bhatt very recently only, and they were talking about startups and AI. Then he said this one thing that, Tanmay Bhatt said something about that, I'm getting a startup for you. And Varun says jokingly that, is your startup going to be Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all in one app? The point of me telling you this right now is that when you're building something in a hackathon, when you're releasing something, even as a startup, if you want funding, the first thing that you need to do is build the MVP. You don't need to solve every problem, every edge case. It doesn't matter. First, solve the MVP, see if the market responds well, see if people want to invest in you, and then move forward into building everything else. The reason why I'm even talking about this is because entrepreneurs stem from hackathons. That's the whole purpose of this competition. It's not the cash prize, it's not the swags. I know they have got some very nice swags for you. But the whole purpose of this is to give you a glimpse into what happens when you sit in meetings with investors. Okay? So when you're talking about why you build this problem statement, think about the MVP of your project and then tell me. Okay? We'll move on to the middle people. Yeah, the people in the middle, in the same row. I told you my favorite thing is bullying. Yeah, go on. Why are you building your project?
So basically we are building a project that is agricultural based. We all know that India is very rich and it is very traditional about agriculture.
Right.
Like all
I think you should drop the mic because it is going to cause some issue. So just speak out loud. Yeah, it's not your thing, it's the speaker's magnet interacting with it. So, yeah. Right.
farmers and everything, so it is based on that.
Okay. Support these claims with news clippings or research. Okay. Then you might want to, tell why are you solving this problem, because again, it's generalized. You don't want things to be generalized. We'll have one more team telling me why are you building the product. The ones sitting to the right of them. No. Okay. Let's say that you can also speak if you want. Yeah. I have it. Right. Okay, awesome. You might want to check out Flow Out. It's a mobile application which is doing this, not the same, but it helps in menstrual cycles as well as the ovulation cycles as well. It's a very beautiful application. You can take a lot of inspiration from that. It's FLO, not W. Okay? That's very amazing. So I told you one application. You can probably tell the judges that no, that's not what we are doing. We are doing something very different. Margot that I showed you, that's also a menstrual hygiene project. Okay, so that was something. We can move on to the next slide. Yeah, the next one. So now how you want to present. Two things very important, confidence and clarity. Okay, again, I'm so sorry, I just go bilingual. So it's your own project, right? And nobody knows about your project more than you do. When I was doing public speaking in school, so I always used to get nervous about this fact, what if I forgot one line? Then my teachers always used to tell me, the people down there don't have the script. They won't realize that you are forgetting something or you are saying something wrong if you are confident about it. If I confidently say all of these lines that I'm saying right now, then you won't even know if I missed something in the slides, something that I might have planned before. So confidence and clarity. By clarity, I mean there is a certain time limit that has been provided to you. What used to happen with me right now, even if you're understanding, I speak very fast. Okay, and while that may work for a general audience like you, because you have been acclimatized to English speaking, be it with the help of movies or pop culture or whatever, the judges, if there is somebody from a very higher position. Let's say somebody who's very experienced. They would want to understand your product very calmly, very diligently, and very slowly. So you need to be clear in that also. And yeah, we can move on to the next slide. Okay, we won't do this activity right now, short on time. Let's move on. So this activity we'll do. So the last and the most important thing, do we have an interjection round for the final presentations team? Okay, we do have it, right. So handling question and answer round, first of all, it's your product. Obviously, you have to defend it if you want to take the prize home, right? So we'll do this small activity. We can move on to the next slide. Does any row want to volunteer to get bullied? You're the only person in your row. I can't bully you anymore. Okay, so did you speak before? No, you didn't, right? Fine, okay. I have this team here, this team volunteering. Any other team who would want to volunteer? Okay, we have 3 teams, 4 and 5. 5 teams we have. So the activity is that one team is going to tell what they're going to build, right? And the other team is going to ask them a question. Okay, and you are supposed to answer it. Let me go over the order. First, you'll tell what your product is. You'll ask them a question, okay? They'll answer it. Then you'll tell about what your product is, and the third team will ask you a question. So we have 1, 2, 3, fourth one. Where is fourth one? This is the fourth one, and the fifth one is behind, okay? Team, have you identified these 5 teams? Okay, awesome. So the first team, start.
I just need to tell about my idea, right?
Yes.
It's about preventing overcrowding at the polling stations.
Okay. Think about a question. What can be a question? The questions can be around, don't ask general questions or what technical stack are you using. Try to ask a question that they cannot answer. So, yeah, ask a question from them. They're building a product which is going to solve the problem of overcrowding at polling stations. I have very high hopes from you. Yeah, okay, ask them. Okay.
That includes technology stack, right? So I need to explain everything in that case now.
I don't think people are going to steal your idea.
No, it's not about that.
Right.
I thought it's a general way. Okay, so you wanted how we are solving that.
Right.
So there are points where majorly at some point people don't know, they came directly. So there is overcrowding. We just need to solve out that problem, and we'll keep in track that what's the count at the polling station, and if it's high, we'll notify everyone that it's crowded over there, you can come later on.
Okay, so it's a software system that basically enables people to know about the current count of people at the polling station.
Is it crowded or not, you can come or not, things like that.
Okay, fine, that's good. Now you have to tell about your product, and the third team will ask a question. Yeah. Can we give him a mic, please?
So, most of the startups and most of the problems that we came up in my mind, वो क्या होता है आइडिएशन स्टेप पे स्टॉप हो जाता है, सारे फंडिंग तक कोई नहीं पहुंच पाता, बहुत कम होते हैं 1 या 2% जो फंडिंग तक पहुंच पाते हैं. उसके पीछे का एक रीज़न होता है प्रेजेंटेशंस, कि वो करेक्ट प्रेजेंटेशंस नहीं बना पाते, उनको पिच डेक में पता ही नहीं होता चीज़ें डालनी क्या है, स्टैट्स क्या डालनी है, पिक्चर्स क्या डालनी है और रिसर्च कैसे करनी है. व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू आई हैव बिल्ड एन AI टूल जिसके अंदर बस आपको अपनी प्रॉब्लम डालनी है, बाकी की सारी चीज़ें वो AI टूल कर देगा. 3.3 मिनट के अंदर आपकी पूरी पिच डेक बन जाएगी और आपको बस अपना आइडिया लिखना है.
I'm already sold. I want to invest in this product. Good. Your question, please.
पिच डेक के लिए इसके अंदर बेसिकली आपको रोड मैप बना के मिलेगा। आप अभी क्या है मार्केट के अंदर आप बोल रहे हो कि पिच डेक का है, वो बेसिकली आपको एक टेम्पलेट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, आपको पूरा डिटेल लिख के नहीं दे रहे। आई हैव यूज इन API, ओपन AI की API मैंने यूज़ करी है, जिसके अंदर आपके रेलेवेंट इमेजेस आ जाएंगे, प्लस आपके जो रिसर्च बेस्ड है वो मैंने हर एक प्रॉम्प्ट एक एक स्लाइड का अलग से डिज़ाइन कर रखा है, जिसके अंदर आपका मार्केट साइज ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा एंड आपकी जितनी भी रिसर्च है वो खुद मतलब पर्सनलाइज होगा आपका। एंड आप कह रहे हो कि प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट सेम है, ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट सेम है लेकिन आपका आइडिया तो अलग होगा ना, राइट? सो आइडिया तो आपका ही रहने वाला है हमेशा के लिए, बस वो क्या है एक प्रॉपर टेम्पलेट में आ जाएगा। हर क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है कि बच्चों को टेम्पलेट भी नहीं पता होता, हर एक के अंदर हर एक सोशल मीडिया हर जगह पे अलग अलग चीज़ें पता चल रही हैं, कोई परफेक्ट एक सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड नहीं कर रहा, कोई एक स्टार्टअप का एक टूल नहीं है जिसके अंदर बोले कि हाँ यहाँ पे आप अपना आइडिया लिखो कि प्रॉपर पिच डेक बन के आ रही है। एंड इट्स लाइक आप इसको सेल कैसे करते हो, वो मेजर थिंग है कि इसने ऐसा नहीं बोला कि हाँ मैं एक पिच डेक का एक सोल्यूशन बना रहा हूँ कि यू जस्ट नीड टू पुट इन योर आइडिया एंड यू विल गेट योर प्रेजेंटेशन परफेक्टली, कि इसके अंदर अपना आइडिया डालो एंड सीधा हैकाथॉन में आ जाओ प्रेजेंट करने।
That's awesome. Also, am I allowed to mentor them a little? Yeah, can I help them? Can I help people? Can I? General, okay. Two things you need to check out. There's a website called There's an AI for that. Check that out. There is one video by Fireship, which basically, in which he used ChatGPT and Jiffy's API to build an entire video. Check these two things out. You might be able to answer this question a lot better.
Okay, thanks.
Your problem statement. Or whatever you want to tell about the product that you're building.
So basically what we are developing is an sign language direction model for differently abled people like who are deaf, dumb and are not able to communicate. So even presently the last Google I/O summit that happened, that has an option of ASL, but that was actually an interpreter who was doing it. So we are trying to automate that so that the technology and the AI, with the help of AI, we can do it.
That's awesome. That's actually very awesome. Question from the fourth team. Who is the fourth team? I forgot again. Yeah, please ask them a question.
Do you think there is not any such app available so far?
As of today, there is nothing such as this developed. We even have a research paper for publication on this project. So there's nothing existing as such. There have been developments, but they cannot be put to use because of hardware and cost limitations. Ours does not have hardware or such a limitation.
Okay, awesome. Again, I'm gonna help you too. So right now the product is very good. Okay, how you can take it forward after the hackathon? This is after the hackathon thing. Build an SDK around this problem statement so that people can integrate it, right? Make it open source.
We are actually making an extension and an API so that it can be integrated with apps like Zoom, Uber, etc., Google Meets, वगैरह.
See, you've already solved the problem. I don't even need to tell you. Awesome. Big round of applause to them. Yeah, so the fourth team, in very brief, you have to tell what you're doing.
So we are building an app which basically focuses on the health of senior citizens, on their physical as well as mental health.
Okay, awesome. Ask a question. Fifth team, back in the back.
Okay, so there are many apps which focus on health, but ऐसा कोई ऐप नहीं है जो स्पेसिफिकली सीनियर सिटीजन्स के लिए हो फॉर द एज ग्रुप ऑफ 50 प्लस विच इज फोकसिंग ऑन बोथ फिजिकल एज वेल एज मेंटल हेल्थ.
No, cross questioning is not allowed. Only one question. Okay. Fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna help you too. Check out Remarkable Designathon of the year 2021. Right? It happened in September 2021, where they gave out problem statements which were differently abled senior citizens. People had to come up with solutions for that. It was an international challenge. You can check out the projects that won in there. Very amazing projects. I was one of the finalists for that. So you can check that out, okay? That's going to be something additional for you. So I think, yeah, we'll wrap up this. I mean, the activity is done. We'll move on to this now. So you can connect with me here if you liked it. Here you'll find all of my social media handles and also the slide decks of the previous workshops that I've taken. So you can find all of that over here. I know you're left, but I'm in a crunch of time, okay? So yeah, so in here you can also find one plan that I've built, which is basically how to handle your data structures, development and CGPA together based upon my experiences. So you can check that out as well. And again, thank you so much, the organizing team, for having me. And this audience has been one of the best audience that I've ever spoken to. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful session. Also, in correction to a previous statement that we mentioned, I'd like to say that we've received more than 1,600 participants from 15 plus countries. And also, now on this note, we can declare the hackathon open. Another thing that I would like to mention is that please mention your team number that you have been provided with in the morning, along with your team name that is through the on-stop registration. And you all are requested to head towards your dinner, and please carry your coupons. Thank you.